Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56 and that guy behind the camera, fellow booze hound John, coming to you with round one, part two of our old versus old bourbon taste-off series. Today's contestants are the Old Forester 86 versus the Old Huckleberry 102 limited cask release bourbon. All right. The Old Forester 86, I purchased at Total Wine. I got that on 8/25 of 2023. At the time I paid $19.99. The current price is $21.99. That's the Old Forester. This is made in Kentucky. Created in 1870, Old Forester is the only bourbon continuously distilled and marketed by the founding family before, during, and after Prohibition. So they ought to know what they're doing. At 86 proof, Old Forester delivers a genuine bourbon experience with rich, full flavor and a smooth character that is ideal for sipping neat on the rocks with a splash of water or in a classic cocktail. We're going to do it neat and on the rocks. So. Sharp and sweet with a strong floral character that swirls with hints of mint, rich tobacco leaf, and vanilla. A touch of oak and pine provides a strong underpinning. I'm not so sure about the pine part. We'll have to wait and see. Hints of oak, sweet corn and rye grain character. Spicy with soft vanilla and light orange notes. The ABV is 43%. Now, Old Huckleberry 102 limited cask release bourbon. I bought this at Total Wine and it's one of their Spirits Direct spirits. I purchased it on 12/14/2023. At the time, the regular price was $19.99. I paid $19.13, and surprisingly enough, the current price is still $19.99. And this is also made in Kentucky, in Bardstown. This is from the largest collection of privately held whiskey stocks in the world. This Kentucky Straight Bourbon is incredibly balanced with sweet and spicy notes. Aromas of oak and clove fill the nose. Delicate on the palate with flavors of brown sugar, vanilla, and toffee. Matured in oak 3 years. And the ABV is 51%. And I could not find any information at all about what distillery makes this. It's just not, doesn't seem to be available anywhere. Best I could get was that it was from an undisclosed distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky, and that's all I know. All right, well, John has shown you the bottles. I think we will start with the Old Forester. There we go. There we go. I think I gave you a little more than I did me, so I'll let you have that. Okay. That's the Old Forester. Now I'll go ahead and open up and pour the Old Huckleberry. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a knife. I should try to remember, have a knife available. Yeah, I don't know why they can't do them so that they leave a little flag.
Would have been nice. Would have been nice.
I mean, those you don't usually have a problem with. No. Yeah, it does have a cork. Really, really short cork.
Yeah, it is.
I guess it does the job, though. Alright, color-wise, they look exactly the same. I can't see any difference. How about you?
I don't see any difference.
Okay, got it?
Got it.
Alright. Okay, well, come on around.
All right, you're right there.
And like I say, we will start with the Old Forester. Not a strong smell at all. I smell a sweetness.
I smell oak. A little sweetness too, you're right.
Yeah, I get the oak after the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of, let's see, Old Forester. It's got a lot, it tells you it's got a lot of different flavors. I have yet to be able to detect that many flavors out of anything we've tried.
Right. Maybe when we taste it, but not just by smell.
I think maybe some of the sweetness. It says a floral character. I think that's what I'm getting, along with the sweetness in the oak, is a little floral note. Yeah. He never waits.
Mm-mm. Mm.
On the first sacrificial sip, I get the sweetness immediately followed by some
burn.
fairly heavy burn.
Mm-hmm.
Not the worst I've had.
Right.
It definitely makes itself known. And I think I got a little oak note too on the back.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, let's see what else I can get.
That's pretty good. But I can't really taste anything else. And I know there's a lot of it in there.
Yeah, I definitely don't taste any mint. I don't taste any rich tobacco leaf. I don't think I want to taste tobacco leaf.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to taste tobacco leaf, I'd be a smoker. I'm not sure about the vanilla. I think I'm getting
Maybe a hint.
a hint of the vanilla kind of around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
The burn is a little bit less on the second sip, but not a lot.
Right.
It's got definitely a respectable burn. But I do like the sweetness, that maybe a vanilla note around the edge, followed by the oak. None of the flavors I've gotten are strong.
Right.
They're very mild flavors. None of them overwhelm the other.
Mm-mm. They don't.
Yeah. Well, let's try it.
A little ice.
Let's see ice. All right. Maybe I'll cut down on some of the burn.
Perhaps.
that cut down the burn, and it enhanced the oak.
Yep, it sure did.
I still get the sweetness, but not as sweet.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how long this is aged. It didn't say. I don't know if it's on the bottle. See if there's anything on the bottle about how long it's aged. I know this one is 3 years. Yeah, the burn on the rocks, the burn is about, I'd say 80% gone.
Doesn't say.
Okay. I don't taste the vanilla when it's on the rocks, but I get the oak.
I get overwhelming oak
I
at
get
the
the
end.
sweet, and then I get much more of the oak. Okay.
All right.
Time to cleanse the palate before we move on to the other one, just to make it fair. Now when I had enough burn, I need to do a little extra cleansing. Okay, now we have the Old Huckleberry. Now this is 102 proof, so I expect some burn. And it's supposed to be a limited cask release.
Kind of mellow.
Yes, it is.
Nothing sticks out.
I don't really get much of a burn on the nose. Trying to see what I can smell. I get oak.
Yeah.
I get oak. Not much else. What does it say it's supposed to be? Just says sweet and spicy notes. Aromas of oak and clove.
Oh.
I definitely got the oak. It says flavors of brown sugar, vanilla, and toffee. Yeah.
Hint of brown sugar. Hint of clove, followed by oak. Not so much on the burn.
I will disagree with that.
You got some, maybe I didn't take a big enough
The
hit.
burn is not up front.
Right.
It's at the back end.
Yeah.
Up front, I'm like you. I got the brown sugar. I got the brown sugar, and I don't know if it's the clove or just the spiciness. You know, I couldn't tell you, okay, that it tastes like clove,
Right.
but it does taste like spice. It is definitely spicy. And then I get the burn.
You're right. Burn brings right up the rear. Got a little heat there, don't it?
Yes, indeed. I would expect that with something over 100 proof. I think some of that burn is also from the spice. What's clove or whatever that is. Yeah, clove is pretty, hot.
Yeah,
Spice.
I'm getting that.
I don't get the clove flavor, but I definitely get the spiciness. So, See what I told you? This guy just don't wait. I tell you.
Changed it a little bit.
I still got a little burn down right down in
Yeah.
here. Time for some Tums. The rocks help to subdue the burn
I added a little water,
a little bit.
took the burn almost away,
A little bit.
but it's still got its
It's
flavor.
still definitely there. Now, I still got, to me, it still got burned, but it's not nearly as much as it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's from the alcohol or from the spice.
I'm getting a lot of spice now. And I agree, I don't think it's all clove.
Yeah, that's, you know, I've said pretty much all I got out of it.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I still got enough burn to be slightly annoying. But I expected more burn from 102
Proof, yeah.
proof, versus 43% proof,
Mm-hmm.
or 86 proof. That's a good bit of a difference. I'm going to try to put the burn aside and go strictly with the flavor. So I know which one I'm going to pick, but I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna pick the Huckleberry.
You're picking the Huckleberry.
I am.
Mm.
Basically because of the way the burn is. And then if you add a little ice, it moves it. You add a little water, it moves it again.
Well, a little water to the Old Forester would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I tried that.
So,
I snuck some in.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, while you wasn't looking.
well, for the first time in all of our tastes-off, we have a tie.
Uh-oh.
Because I was going to pick the Old Forester
Mm.
because of a lot less burn, but mostly because the flavors were right up front.
Yeah.
The sweetness, this has no sweetness. It's spicy
It's got spice.
and it's got flavor, but it's not sweet.
No.
This was sweet, didn't have a lot of burn, and I got at least some of the flavors that I was talking about. I even got the vanilla a little bit, which I almost never did.
Yeah, that's true.
And thank goodness I didn't get the tobacco leaf for the pine.
No pine tree.
I got the sweetness. Said sweet corn. That might have been what the sweetness was from.
Could have been.
Okay, because it had a flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just a sweetness, but it had a flavor to it. And I think that might have been what it was. But I definitely prefer
Old Forester.
Old Forester.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This has never happened before in one of our tastes.
It hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, darn. I just happen to like the Huckleberry. It turned out really good.
I'm not sure how to handle this, honestly, because this never happened before.
We usually pretty much agree on all of them.
Mm-hmm. Huh. This was not expected. You
We're pretty much
what
matched on flavors.
what you see is what you get, and
Yeah.
you're getting the truth here, because I was not expecting that at all. Well, since we're going to have to declare part 2 a tie,
Mm-hmm.
then both of them are going to have to go to the semifinals.
That'll work.
That's the only fair thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Give them one more shot.
Unless you come to your senses and change your mind.
I might.
Okay, well, there you go. I mean, this is, this is reality. This is not a reality show. This is a show that's real. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just shocked. I never imagined this would happen, but it did. So, wait and see what happens in part 3. That'll be coming up in the near future. Until then, cheers.